Hey my fellow monsters, welcome to my channel. I'm Lydia, aka Mama Monster, and here we do everything horror. I am joined by my daughter Jojo today. Some of you may have seen her in some of my other videos. This one is actually an updated Scream ranking. So we did this last year, so of course she had to be on this video as well because Scream is both of our favorite franchise. Well, the Scream franchise is our favorite. Scream is, her favorite movie, is one of my favorite movies, so it wouldn't be right if we didn't do it together. So this video is long overdue. I did put a schedule on my community tag on how the next couple of weeks are going to go on my channel. Thank you so much for being patient with me. I'm just, I'm still trying to get adjusted and all that since my move and, starting new things. But this video is going up a little later than I said. But after that, after this one, it should be good to go. So if you'd like to hear our rankings, grab a snack, maybe a drink, and let's get into it. Okay, so here we go. We are starting with our number 6 place. Jojo goes first.
My number 6 would be Scream 3. Because for me, I don't really like the movie. It's very cringy and just not my cup of tea.
You say it's cringy?
Yes.
Okay. Is that all you have to say about it? Okay.
Now you.
Not me. My spot number 6 also goes to Scream 3. Growing up, I actually really hated this movie, but I have grown to like it. Not love, but like. I think this is the only movie out of the franchise that I actually don't love. I know the Scream movies are very self-aware and a bit goofy at times, but this one's a little bit overboard. I didn't really like the aspect of Maureen Prescott's ghost, but I do appreciate there only being one ghost face and him doing all the kills, so I will have to give him credit for that. Number 5.
My number 5 would go to Scream 5. It was a good movie, yes, but some of the acting was just a little bit off. Melissa. That's all I had to say.
Oh, okay. I was like... So my spot number 5 also goes to number 5. This is one that I have grown to love and love more with each watch. I really do enjoy this one, but I also agree with her about Melissa's acting. So the character Sam I kind of it threw off the movie for me. It was a bit predictable as well, but the kills were brutal. Also for me, just like the third film, I don't really like the aspect of Billy's ghost. I think for me, the Scream movies just need to be Scream without supernatural, because that kind of throws it off for me. Even though they're a little bit, overboard sometimes, I feel like they are more realistic with the killers and stuff. So when you throw that into it, it kind of just throws it off for me. I do really, really still love this one, and it's very rewatchable for me. So yeah. Number 4.
My number 4 goes to Scream 2. It was a good movie. I liked the opening scene. But at certain points, it felt a bit too much like the first one. Mickey. That's all I have to say.
Okay, so my 4th spot goes to Scream 6. Love this movie. The first time we saw it in theaters, I went with her and her brother and my mom, and I left the theater feeling kind of confused on how I felt. But then I went the next day with my dad, and I realized I really, really loved this film, but I didn't care that much for the opening, and I think that's why it left me a bit confused. I do appreciate them trying to do something different, but it wasn't giving me that eerie, spooky feeling that I usually get from every other opening. The kills were great in this one as well. I still think 5 has the best kills out of the whole franchise. I will say that Melissa Sam, her acting was a lot better in this one, so I did actually like her character. Also, of course, I have to give a shout out to the twins. I love their discourse in this one. I felt like, we got more Chad's humor in this one, and of course Mindy, she's just amazing. Ghostface was a little bit predictable as well for me, but I do feel like they need to just go for it and kill more people off instead of letting everybody survive, because, man, what we have so many final girls and guys, right? Yeah, a little bit too much, but yeah. Number 3.
So my number 3, we go to Scream 6. It was a good movie. I liked the opening scene, and I don't really have any negatives about it, but I like the other ones better.
Yeah. And that's okay. It's hard with this franchise because I think the Scream franchise gave us so many good movies that's why we love it so much, because it's like there's nothing bad about it, you know? I mean, obviously Scream has their flaws, the Scream movies, not just Scream, but you know, the Scream franchise does have its flaws, but it is just in a whole such a great franchise, so it's hard to choose. So my spot number 3 goes to Scream 2. So good. This movie is so good to me. I love the opening scene. I love Sarah Michelle Gellar's chase scene. I love the new fits. I love Gail Weathers' chase scene. I love the college setting. I love that they show them in film class. So Ghostface for me. Also, like we've talked about before, I talked about in our ranking last year with Mickey. I just feel like once he was revealed, he just tried to mimic Stu too much, and I didn't like that, and that kind of just threw it off for me. I do remember when I was younger too, like when they revealed him, I was like, who is that? Like, I feel like he didn't get enough time in the film to actually make an impact to be like, oh, maybe he's Ghostface, you know? And Billy's mom, her character is actually a bit predictable because it's like this random news porter lady just keeps popping up out of nowhere. You might not know who she is, but you feel like, oh, does she have something to do with it, you know? But
suspicion. Yeah,
suspicion. And, you know, she's there to seek revenge for the death of her son, even though she left him. But we ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah, that's her fault.
So yeah, that's my, what is it? Number 3?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. My number 2 goes to Scream 4. And that changed from the first time. But it's a great movie, and it's very well done.
Mm-hmm. That's it?
Mm-hmm.
My number 2 spot also goes to Scream 4. Man, Scream 4 was lower, huh? Like, I feel like it was, what'd you put it last year? Like,
I don't remember.
I don't know, but I felt like it was, yeah, it jumped up a little bit. But yeah, for me, like I said, number 2 goes to 4. It's actually interchangeable with Scream 2. I love both of them, probably about the same, but I love this one so much because Kirby. That's all, Kirby. Now I'm done. No, I'm just playing. But no, and I really, really enjoyed Jill being revealed because I think out of all the films, she was the one I did not guess. Just with how they set up everything, it was actually a shocker to me, and I love that. She's a bit crazy, and I also love that. And I also love how this movie came out in 2011, and it was way ahead of its time with the, you know, social media commentary. So yeah, it's really cool.
My number 1 spot goes to Scream 1.
Of course.
It's a classic movie, and it's my favorite movie of the whole franchise.
It's your favorite movie, period.
Of the whole franchise.
Oh, it's not your favorite movie?
Okay, it is.
I was just making sure she wasn't lying because she said it was her favorite movie, so. Oh, is that it?
Yes.
Okay. So my number 1 spot obviously goes to Scream as well for 1996. This movie is perfect in my opinion. Everything about it is nostalgic. It's so special to me. I love everything. The cast, the kills, the killers, the humor, the opening scene. Nothing about it was flawed in my opinion. And I can rewatch it every single day.
It's also very quotable.
Very. Probably the most quotable movie that I've ever seen, in my opinion. So, yeah. So that's our Scream ranking. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let us know how you feel about how we ranked the films. I would love to know how you would rank them as well. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know every time I upload. Like I said, my schedule's out. I'm excited to start pumping out these videos again. I miss being on here and talking to you guys. And once again, thank you for being patient with me. Social media will be linked down below. I'd love to have you over there, especially Instagram. It's always a great time chatting and meeting with new people. So yeah, until next time, bye. Like and stop. Oh my gosh. Like it? I likens. I do likens. So I did like her character and I did like, so I did. Oh my gosh. So now we are on our number one. I just hit my mouth. So now we are on our number one spot.
My number's one spot. Go stop.
Perfect opening.
Intermission.